Welcome. Welcome to the Dark Moon Ritual. We are here present with everyone as the eclipse is happening today. And I thank you, each and every one of you, for being present today. Our Dark Moon Ritual today, I am here present. I am Sadie Whitley in the Pacific Northwest in Washington State, and I am honored to be here as your hostess alongside all of my Cerridwen kin sisters. So thank you, and we've got Dee Halligan with us today, and she's got a few words as we begin this dark moon ritual. And so welcome, Dee.
Thank you, darling. May I ask those of you who are not on mute, can you please mute yourself, because we've got quite a bit of background noise, lovely voices of babies and children, and please mute yourself if you're not alone. So for me, I wanted to just explain to you that this is a ritual, and we have been doing the in-person ritual for 8 years in the Glastonbury Goddess Temple, and we have been doing this since COVID time. So that's almost 4 years as well. The reason we call it a ritual rather than a ceremony is because we have a magical intent. What we are trying to do, what we've always tried to do, what everything is about, is a magical act of bringing peace into the world. So we are Cerridwen's kin. We are kin witches, kin wizards, whatever you want to call yourself. But we all believe that everyone is a magical being, and you can all help us out to send into the world the light of peace. And that's what we're going to do today. The Earth is in an interesting position, especially right now as the eclipse is happening. And what we are thinking about is, what we are talking about is the dragons who are coming to help us. And we're also talking about the phoenix that rises from the ashes of the cauldron fire, we call it. So it is about us rising like a phoenix out of all the things that are burned to the ground. And we are always doing that with love in our hearts, with good intention, but also with a little bit of fire in our cauldron, the womb, the hara cauldron, because we want to make a difference. We want to be the change that we wish to see. So today I'm asking you to come and join us. And what we're going to do next is cast the circle, as we would do in any other ritual or in any other spell work. So I'm going to hand you over to my beautiful sister Ali, and thank you for being with us today.
By the earth that is her body, by the air that is her sweet breath, by the fire that is her bright spirit, and the flowing waters of the womb. May this place be made truly sacred. Blessed be.
We're now going to just take a few moments to ground and center ourselves. But today we're going to do it with the dragons. So just do whatever you need to do right now to relax and make yourself comfortable, wherever you are and whatever you're doing. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. Breathe in and out naturally, gently, slowly, but powerfully. Feel where your body is connected to the earth. Whatever you're doing right now, whether you're lying down or standing, you're connected to the earth. Just feel into where your body is held and now. Bring attention to your heart space. Feel a golden thread that's sitting on your heartbeat right now. And it's ready to go in and bring with the earth. Feel that golden thread traveling down your body from your heart chakra to your solar plexus, to your sacral chakra, to your roots, down through your legs until it reaches the soles of your feet. Just stop for a minute there. Feel your feet. Imagine them standing in the cool grass. Wriggle your toes. You can feel the earth beneath you. And that beautiful golden thread bursts out of the soles of your feet and down into the earth. Goes through that top layer that's nurturing all the plants and the greenery that we can see right now, bursting into life. Goes down to years and years and years of layers that have given life to so much that's gone before. Goes through the places where the ancestors rest. As you feel your thread travelling, you can feel something, a power that's swirling around below. It's a bit different. This deep, rumbling power gets further down through the crystal cave ocean bed. You feel something special just around the corner, and your head opens out into this amazing cavern. And you can see the heart of Mother Earth rising. You can feel the warmth, the fire of the love. You can see encircling Mother Earth's heart, or the earth dragons. They swoop and swirl around. They stop to welcome your little thread, and they open your wings and invite you to wrap your heart thread around the very heart of Mother Earth. They close their wings around you. You're held by the earth dragons and by the earth herself. You can feel all that power travelling back up through your thread, through all those layers and layers that you travelled through, back up through all of the parts of the earth that lie beneath, back up through the soles of your feet, up through your legs, at your root chakra. It leaves some of the power. It reminds you of this connection to the earth, that security. At your sacral chakra, it leaves a bit of that fire for your belly. At your solar plexus, it reminds you that you're held right now by the earth and she loves you. And back up to your heart, which smells with love. So that pure connection to the earth. But your thread's not finished. You're travelling up through your crown, ready for this next part of this journey. Because up to the sky and the pretty days. And there are more dragons the dragons of the air. They guide you to one star up there that's shining so brightly. With their wings, they gently draw that thread from your heart to wrap around the mother star that is yours. You feel that pure connection, that pure connection with spirit, with the universe, with all that is, with God is. Right at this moment, you have this wonderful connection. The stars, your heart, Mother Earth. Hold on to that perfect connection feeling for a moment in your heart. And as your thread travels back down, bringing some of that magic with it, hold on to it as it touches your crown with the magic of the dragons, as it lights up your dial to help open wide, as it caresses your throat so that you can speak and back to your eyes. Sit with these beautiful connections just for a moment. Feel what they're doing in your body. All of the chakras, the amazing stuff that your thread travelled through on its journey today. Hold on to those as you come back to your body gently. Feel where you're held on the earth. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. Pay attention to your breath again. Make yourself ready to return to this dark moon ritual, to move on to the next part of our adventure with the dragons tonight. When you're ready, open your eyes. Blessed be.
Now, please turn with me in your mind's eyes to the east.
To all the surrounding planets who are helping humanity at the moment with the ascension process. Please now.
Okay. Croeso, Cerridwen Ortan, Cerridwen of fire. I call upon you, fire maiden, dragons of fire, of peace. We welcome you to our circle, Lady of Fire, to guide us in this ritual, in this dark moon ritual. Let us feel the flow of our force of life in our bodies. Kindle the spark of our inner child who waits with joy and hope for the returning fire. Mother of the cauldron, let the fire transform us. Let the fire burn our fears, and as the phoenix, let us rebirth and reborn from the ashes. Let the energy of fire ignite the love, the passion, and the creativity, the flames of inspiration, to have the courage to renew ourselves. We breathe your transforming energy in with gratitude. Hail and welcome, Cerridwen of fire. We bring your energy into the center, and we are going to sing the Awen 3 times, please. Ah. 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 Hail and welcome.
Thank you, sisters. I would like to remind everyone at this moment, if you can please mute yourself. Thank you. As we move forward with our dark moon ritual, we've got beautiful offerings from our Cerridwen kin. We now have Ali, who has a beautiful poem and a story to tell us. All of these stories come forward to each and every one of us in different forms through Goddess, inspiration that happens in a moment, or sometimes it takes time for those stories and poems to come through, even a song. So I'd like to welcome Ali with her story poem, Blessed Be.
There is a place in our hearts where the fire lives. There's a place in our hearts where the dragon lives. Cerridwen are a sweet but determined lady. You help us connect to the good in our lives. Connection to the inspiration to create magical rituals such as tonight's dark moon ritual. Tonight, Cerridwen, you bring all your brothers and sisters together to be with our allies, the fire dragons. We are here to honor. We are here to celebrate. We are here to connect our energies together to send our message. The message of love, the message of sacred rage to better our lands. But with us to right, but with us to right to work our magic. From our souls to the Drake magnificence. We ask that the story of hope is not lost, but can be woven into making life better for all creations. Blessed be.
Thank you, Ali. That was beautiful. Thank you very much. Following now, we've got beautiful offerings from sisters that could not be here live with us, but are here in spirit and in video form. So I will begin a few series of videos. They are created by our Cerridwen kin, either dedicated priestesses, priestesses in spiral 1 and 2, initiated priestesses. So I hope that you enjoy. The next one is a poem written by Kay, and I'd like to take a few minutes to share my screen and bring forward Kay.
Firewood Comb by Lady Cecilia Conway. Beechwood fires are bright and clear. if the logs are kept a year. Chestnuts only good, they say, if for logs 'tis laid away. Make a fire of elder tree, death within your house will be. But ash new or ash old is fit for a queen with a crown of gold. Birch and fir logs burn too fast, blaze up bright and do not last. It is by the Irish said, hawthorn bakes the sweetest bread. Elmwood burns like churchwood mould, even the fires are very cold. But ash green or ash brown is fit for a queen with a golden crown. Poplar gives a bitter smoke, fills your eyes and makes you choke. Applewood will scent your room, pearwood smells like flowers in bloom. Oaken logs, if dry and old, keep away the winter's cold. But ash wet or ash dry, a king shall warm his slippers by.
Wow, that was beautiful. Thank you, Kay. Next, we've got Anastasia Love, who is going to bring forward a little lesson on some stones. In the Cerridwen lessons, Spiral 1 and 2, we learn about stones and gems and how we can utilize them for ourselves, for our family, and in our practice. And it's just one of many things that we learn when you are in the Cerridwen kin. So I hope that if you are considering maybe taking the courses on Spiral 1 and 2, that this could be a little inspiration. So I'm going to share this video and my screen once again. And here we go with Anastasia Love.
Hi, Anastasia here. I'm Anastasia Love. Hello, fellow priests, priestesses. I hail from Barrie, Ontario, Canada, and I'm a crystal master and yoga teacher for over 25 years, and now a ceremonialist and a lover of Goddess Cerridwen, a priestess of Goddess Cerridwen. So I wanted to share the magic of fire agate with you. This is a nice piece. You notice it's iridescent, so you don't need to have fire agate to work with it. So we're going to work with it if you stay on. We're going to do a little meditation with fire agate. Yes. So it has, yes, iridescent layers of, very thin layers of limonite. You can see that more in this stone, the limonite. There's the back of it, and the front. So has that iridescence. You might be able to see in this one even better. I have fire agate ammonite, so even here is a little bit of iridescence, and then the inside. If I move it, maybe you can see a little iridescence of fire agate. It actually does help heal the eyes, help you see clearly. So this is solar plexus energy. Yes, the third chakra, fire, the fire dragon, the fire of the solar eclipse during a new moon. The fire, power, solar plexus energy, metabolism, technology, transformation, magic. Yes, I use this stone to purge. All of these stones I would use in a crystal healing to purge. I mostly use it on the solar plexus, sometimes though on the heart, especially with these two babies, the heart or the kidneys or the eyes, just because I got those two. And these, I have about 5 of them, and I'll put 5 around the solar plexus. And so it represents the spiritual flame of absolute perfection. Fire agate dispels fear from the very depths of your being. It provides a protective shield, which reflects all threat of harm back to the source, such that the source may personally understand the act. So really good for us witches, especially when there's misuse of power between us. It helps to dispel undesirable desires, being as those which would not further one in the pursuit of your destiny. So especially at this pivotal time with the eclipse, you know, it's kind of a reset, recharge stone. And if there's anything that's not serving your highest and best, then it might help to, you know, dispel that. Even if we think it's desirable, it may not be for our highest and best, yes? So it encourages one to be the best possible. It stimulates both progression and advancement and provides the energy for initiating introspection and inspiration. So yes, this is one of Our Lady's stones. This is the inspiration, the fire of inspiration, perfect for this season. Yes, placing it on our solar plexus. And some of us might feel a little bit stuck because we're in that, yet we're in a Mercury retrograde that needs to reset. This is the reset, reflect. Is it for my highest and my best? What do I desire? Is that me being my best, you know? So it allows for us at this time, even though the Aries wants to move, we've got, you know, the introspection time of Mercury retrograde, right? It's a very good stone for that. Also in acupuncture, in acupuncture, they use it for the triple burner. So it dissolves blockages and assists in the treatment of circulatory disorders and disorders of the central nervous system. So if we're really feeling, you know I've been feeling a little nauseous in my solar plexus for most of this transition between the lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse. And now that I've been working with this medicine to get this video together, it's really helping to dissolve that, you know, that nervousness, yes? And like I mentioned, it can be used to bring clarity to your sight and enhance your night vision, yeah? It's a creative firestone, right? It's our fire of inspiration, the lady of inspiration, the vibration of fire, creativity. And agate resonates with opening chasms. It opens the chasms of fear held within. So once again, like that nausea I was feeling in my solar plexus, I think that's the fear that we feel in general when we know that there's a big kind of shift going to happen. So you can use the stone to connect with your inner vital fires, both destructive and helpful, and use them for what you would like to do. Very grounding and stimulating. It's a manifestation stone. And it helps you level out, you know, between living in fear and creating, coming into that manifestation place. So here's some affirmations for fire agate. And repeat after me. I connect with my creative fire to manifest my wildest dreams. Say it with me. I connect with my creative fire to manifest my wildest dreams. I face my deepest fears. Your turn. I face my deepest fears. I manifest my dreams. I manifest my dreams. And through my creative fire, I manifest my goals. Through my creative fire, I manifest my goals. I want to thank the fire agate within you and me and the earth. Love is in the earth. Blessed be and namaste. Shine on and be that fire and manifest your destiny's highest desire. Blessed be. Namaste.
Well, we thank Anastasia for offering that beautiful lesson on fire agate. And we've got a bonus journey on fire agate from Anastasia, which we will be posting on our Cerridwen Facebook page, as well as the Cerridwen Kindred Priestesshood YouTube channel. So be aware that we'll probably be posting that today as we're in this energy. And so we just thank you, Anastasia. That was beautiful. So next we've got a song coming forward by our beautiful Emma. And I just want to say that when Cerridwen inspires us, she comes with all sorts of beautiful gifts for us. And Emma just is one of those beautiful sisters with her voice. So I'm going to share my screen once again and bring forward Emma's song.
Good evening. At this dark moon, I would like to introduce a chant to you tonight. I've been dreaming in the dragons in the last few days, and this chant came to me in the early hours of the morning, as they usually tend to do, and it is a fire chant. The dragons are mentioned. I had this vision of Cerridwen deep in the womb of the earth, deep in the womb cauldron, and she was sitting very regally with the dragons curled around her feet. And the chant came through soon after that. And I have to say, it's to the tune, a well-known tune. Many of you might be familiar with The River is Flowing. I quite like the idea of having elemental songs based on this one. So we've got the water one, and this is a contribution of fire using this tune. I hope you enjoy it. The fire, it is burning, the flames are returning. The fire, it is burning deep within the earth. Mother, I feel your heat, dragons curled around your feet. Mother, I feel your heat deep within the earth. Fire, it is burning, the flames are returning. The fire, it is burning deep within the earth. Mother, I feel your heat, dragons curled around your feet. Mother, I feel your heat deep within the earth. The fire, it is burning, the flames are returning. The fire, it is burning deep within the earth. Mother, I feel your heat, dragons curled around your feet. Mother, I feel your heat deep within the earth. Blessed be. Good evening.
Oh,
At this dark moon,
sorry.
I would like to introduce a chant to you.
Oh, we get Emma twice. Thank you, Emma. That was beautiful. We now will hear another poem by our sister Donna, and then followed by a story. Once again, Cerridwen just brings forward all sorts of beautiful gifts to us as we learn from her and with our sisters. We've got a story by Reti, followed by Donna first and then Reti, and she has this beautiful way of telling a story with artwork. And so I will be sharing my screen again and bringing forward those offerings by both of our sisters, hopefully back to back. So thank you.
Streaks of white fire light the sky, and the thunder answers in reply. Pitchforks of fire touch the ground, and then another deafening sound. The fire that lights the cauldron flame calls into the night Cerridwen's name. She appears and dances in the night, giving to us a warm invite. She offers us her inspiration and causes us to dance in celebration of everything we have created, for this is why she has waited for us to dance in the fire, waited for us to express our desire, to taste the Awin's precious pearls, then let the music and words unfurl. All this noise causes the dragon to awake. Dancing in the fire, he wants to partake. He stretches his limbs and neck and tail. There's a soft, warm glow under his scale. The soft, warm glow becomes more intense, leaving us to wait in suspense. As his fire begins to intensify, the fire that all it touches will purify. May the cauldron fire stay lit. May we make an effort to commit. We have the power to change the world. Now let the magic be unfurled.
Please join me to this little journey. We are in the year of the dragon, and right now is the time when the dragons wake up. They have been sleeping for a long, long time, and it may seem that we have forgotten them, or perhaps suddenly stopped believing in their existence. But don't be fooled. Even if you can't see them or hear them or feel their breath, they are there, always. Whether quietly lying on the rocks, swirling in misty streams of water, sneaking between mossy trees or basking in a quiet candle flame. Dragon waits and prepares, waits for his time, the right time to appear. He comes when you need him, when you call, when you look around for signs of his presence. And then be ready for dragon coming. Fasten your dress belts and hair ties. If necessary, hold on to your pants, because his arrival is stormy. Dragon shakes you off the ground, lifts you into the sky, and spins you in the air. Dragon brings swirls under your skirt, so that the fabric flutters desperately around your legs, wanting to be released to all four winds. Dragon tears you by the hair to shake you free from everyday thoughts and worries. Dragon will test your strength and bravery before finally arriving. He breathes his fiery heat into your face, flaps his huge wings, and scrapes the ground with his gloves. You feel how your whole being is dancing along, how your heart is bursting with fiery creative energy that is looking for a way out and wants to flow into liberation. You feel your lips become throbbing with blood, letting out life-giving screams, terrifying and exhilarating at the same time. Scary to feel this power coming, and exhilarating to enjoy the magic of rebirth. You feel that your legs are not standing still. It seems as if you are rising from the ground with the desire to rise to the heights, to lightness, to freedom. Let go of past pains and struggles, sorrows and failures. And when you are ready, let it all happen to you. Trust this fiery power. Open your heart and let the lava flow in your veins. Open your arms to embrace the unknown. No need to worry about skirts and hair. Let everyone loose and let them whirl in their dance of life. Trust the dragon behind you, under the protection of his great armored wings. The tongues of fire that exhale from his nostrils do not harm or burn the fearless. They will not burn a hair in your head if you let those tongues lick you. Let these sizzling tongues bring to life all your cells, veins, bones, and muscles. Let these tongues penetrate the little life springs lying under the skin throughout your body. Take a deep breath in and out, in and out. Try to breathe in the same rhythm as the dragon, long and heavy, blowing out the soot and rust that has accumulated there from your lungs, and breathing in the crystalline light. Take a few more breaths in and out. And when you are ready, jump on your dragon's wings and say bravely, I am ready. I trust you. Let dragon rise into the air, higher and higher. Sit firmly on his back and look into the distance. Tell him where you want to fly, what to see, what to find out. Dragon will take you there and show you the secrets of other worlds. Takes you through dark caves to discover treasure chests and books of ancient wisdom. He takes you through mossy forest, where emerald green crystals wink familiarly on the branches of shining trees. Dragon takes you above the seas and oceans, where you see the towers of ancient cities rising from the seabed. He takes you among the high rocks to show you the great beauty and power of the earth. And as you rise even higher, you reach the shining light, the realm of the cosmic mother, where silvery stardust covers your skin with a delicate veil. He will show you all these treasures and enchantments, and you will realize that you are one with it all, one with both the earthly world and the heavenly space. You feel like you are at home with your cheek against the ground, and at the same time you feel light floating in the whirl of the winds. And that moment, there is no more boundary or separation between you and dragon, between you and the world. You have merged into oneness, one cosmic being that travels through light and darkness, through time and space. If you have forgotten to breathe in meantime, now take a deep breath in and out, and you will feel peace in your soul, lightness and beauty. You can now notice how the high starts to decrease, how little by little the clouds and treetops appear. You can see rivers and lakes, and the familiar ground can be seen between the wings. Even lower the dragon descends, stopping his speed with his wings to land safely on strong legs. He signals to you that the journey is over for now, that you must continue your earthly mission. But he doesn't disappear anymore. He is always there when you call, when you need him. He is there when you feel anger or anxiety rising from your black cauldron to help you transform that feeling into compassion and understanding. He is there when you are tired and sad and need support and a reminder of your divine creative nature. He is there when your flame of love and passion burns and you look around with whom to share your gifts. Once you have bound him to you, may the dragon never leave you. And although he often needs silence and darkness and a long sleep in his cave, one ear is always listening, one eye is always open, and in his heart there is always a quivering hope for you. Remember this and keep the love in your heart. Blessed be.
Oh, my heart is so full. Thank you, Reti, for your offering, for the beautiful story. I feel that dragon energy. I'm so grateful. Thank you. I'm going to take a few minutes to talk about the Cerridwen's prayer. Whether you are familiar with the Cerridwen's prayer or new to it, I thought I'd take some time before actually doing the prayer for all of you. The prayer was the Cerridwen's prayer was created by the following ladies' prayer that was written by Kathy Jones. The words for the Cerridwen prayer was written to follow her very own sacred prayer with the same actions as the ladies' prayer. These were rewritten by Bee and some of the sisters in the Cerridwen kin. And so we've adopted the Cerridwen's prayer, and it's quite beautiful. Each portion of the prayer has a meaning, which each action that we do, if you've seen it, there is a meaning behind each one of those actions. So I'd like to cover that today with all of you and share that beautiful, meaningful action with words. When we raise our hands up in the air like this, we are actually opening up ourselves to expand to all of our star mothers, to open up to her dark, bright light, to be present and to receive all of her blessings. There is a sacred triangle after that we do this. As we cover our third eye, we are doing that action to be within, to be present, and to take everything in that she has to offer to all of us. When you hold your hands in front of you on your mouth, as we take in a deep breath, what we're doing is we're taking in the essence of her. We're taking in the life of the air as we breathe in. We're connecting to her, to Goddess, and we are exhaling to the world. And with each one of those exhalations, we say a word. So we're in action to her service today. And so in the action of exhaling as we speak with our friends, our family, to strangers every day, kindness. So remember to use kind words, loving words as we exhale and we speak. And those are some of the lessons that she teaches us in each one of these actions. The prayer is usually done 3 times. And so when we are in the breath of the first prayer, we take 1 breath. And the second time we repeat it, we are taking 2 breaths. And then the third time we take 3 breaths. And so today I've got an example of just one breath in the prayer. So I did not repeat it 3 times, but as we do each one of these prayers, that's the one thing that changes in the prayer is the breath. As when we are meditating or grounding and centering, when we take a deep breath several times, 3 times, we ground, we relax, our shoulders relax. And that's what the prayer does for us when we repeat it 3 times. And we then cup our hands as a cauldron over our heart. And so when we do this action over our heart space, we are filling our heart with her love. And so think about filling your own cauldron full of love. As we speak, when our heart cauldron is filled, we speak loving words. Then we place our hands over our 3rd chakra, our solar plexus, and we are asking her to relieve us of any dis-ease. And this is honoring all of your organs in your body. If you are like me and you speak to your body every day as we start our day in healing, the organs are so important. So when we ask her to heal our dis-ease, we're connecting within our own bodies. And then we cup our hands once again as a cauldron, and we place it down in our womb space. And that is our creativity. That is the cauldron space that brings all of our creativity. And so we honor that. How are you feeling your creativity? How are you feeling your cauldron? And then below that, we do a triangle this way. And when we place the triangle on our root chakra down below, what we're doing is we are connecting with Earth, and we are grounding ourselves, and then we bow down to the ground in gratitude, and then we come back up with our hands over our hearts. So if you think about each one of the actions and the words that we're using in this prayer, it really brings you to a place of just being within and listening, opening up your heart to just receive her blessings for the day. Now this prayer, I love this prayer. I wake up in the morning and I may not even be out of bed and I'm already saying my prayer. And sometimes I'm just sat at the side of my bed with my feet on the ground and I'll say the prayer. And sometimes I get up and I'm in the shower and I will say her prayer. I could be in the kitchen and or in front of my altar. There is no right or wrong place or time to say the Cerridwen prayer. It is a place for me to start my day where I can be grounded and be mindful and be very present in my heart space. Now, I'm human and I will sometimes get angry, and sometimes I will say things that are not very nice. But being human and having learned from Goddess, I quickly come to my space and like think about exactly what I've said, and I can quickly correct that. And so it's part of the teachings that she teaches us. And so when I do the prayer, it's just another reminder of solidly bringing me within and bringing myself into the heart space. And this is all done with intention, with mindfulness, and full of love and gratitude. So I hope that you are inspired to practice the Cerridwen prayer or any prayer that brings you to a place, to your heart space, that you use your words kindly and lovingly. So I love sharing this with all of you, and I will now share my screen so that you can see a little video that I did of the prayer. Again, I've only done it once, so not repeating it 3 times. Blessed be. Cerridwen, awaken your dark, bright spirit in me. Lady, open and expand my vision of a noon. Lady, be in my breath and in my words and actions in service to you today. Lady, fill my heart with your love. Lady, heal my dis-ease. Cerridwen, bless my cauldron of creativity. Bless my fertility, my mind, body, and spirit, and ground me in your love. Blessed be. So, with our dragon energy, that prayer, I loved bringing my little dragon that my daughter printed for me. So next, we have our beautiful sister, Sarah, from Italy, bringing forward another song for us to enjoy. Thank you.
Spirit of the fire, come to us. We will kindle the fire. Spirit of the fire, come to us. We will kindle the fire. We will kindle the fire. Dance the magic circle round. We will kindle the fire. Dance the magic circle round. Spirit of the fire, come to us. We will kindle the fire. Spirit of the fire, come to us. We will kindle the fire. We will kindle the fire. Dance the magic circle round. We will kindle the fire. Dance the magic circle round. Spirit of the fire, come to us. We will kindle the fire. Spirit of the fire, come to us. We will kindle the fire. We will kindle the fire. Dance the magic circle round. We will kindle the fire. Dance the magic circle round. Spirit of the fire, come to us. We will kindle the fire. Spirit of the fire, come to us. We will kindle the fire. We will kindle the fire. Dance the magic circle round. We will kindle the fire. Dance the magic circle round. Spirit of the fire, come to us. We will kindle the fire. Spirit of the fire, come to us. We will kindle the fire, dance the magic circle round. We will kindle the fire, dance the magic circle round. Blessed be.
May you all kindle your fire within. That was beautiful, Sarah. Thank you. And next we've got Diana, and then we've got Allie.
Dragones de fuego, energías de fuerza y pasión. Agradecemos su amorosa y cálida presencia esta tarde y les pedimos que su energía se quede siempre alrededor de nosotros. Gracias por sus bendiciones. Cerridwen of Fire, thank you for your loving and warmful presence today. Remind us that our inner flame is the spark of life and the light in the darkness. Blessed be. Farewell and bye well in your temple. Cerridwen Ortan, Cerridwen Morwin Idan. Blessed be.
May the circle be open, but never broken. May the love of the goddess go with you as always. Merry meet, merry part. Merry meet again.
Merry meet again. Blessed be.
Blessed be.
Oh, magical day. May you continue to kindle your fire, bring in those dragons, all the blessings. Please follow us on YouTube. The channel is called the Cerridwen Kindred Priestesshood. Like and subscribe. We will be utilizing YouTube more and more to bring forward some offerings, some bonuses, to bring education forward and to gather our kinship, our sisterhood, and our brotherhood, to share these beautiful gifts that Cerridwen brings forward. So follow us on Facebook as well. If you want to reach out to Be Helligan, we've got a new temple now in Avalon, which I am so elated to be walking in those doors in September of this year. It's called Tosia, Temple of Cerridwen in Avalon. And I am so excited that we've got so many things basically cooking in our cauldron to offer to everyone, and some memberships as well as just the offerings from our own kinship. Thank you, Be Helligan, for bringing us all together. This is absolutely a beautiful time. The dark moon ritual is so special to my heart and to many of us. So I just want to thank everyone. I'm so grateful you took the time today, as we are feeling the energies of the eclipse or not. But please just be present. And as Sarah's song says, just be present with your kindling your fire. So thank you. Yeah, thank you for your presence. I am just so grateful. So if everyone wants to Welcome, our beautiful bee.
Hello, darlings. And I just want to make a big gratitude to our beautiful Sadie. What most of you probably don't know is I was in Cornwall last week and it was very muddy and I fell over and I nearly broke my arm. So I was a little bit out of touch. So Sadie just jumped in and just created this beautiful offerings. And as you see, we have people from all over the world. And so I'd like you to unmute yourself and I'm going to take the, if I can figure out how, she says, put our gallery views. How do we remove these flipping spotlights now? This is so funny. Yes, so I would like to for you all to unmute yourself and just say hello to everybody. And I'm just gonna find out how we're gonna remove the spotlight.
Hello.
Right, so everybody,
Hello.
hello. Let the fire burn. Thank you so much, everybody.
Hello.
Thank you.
Blessed be, sisters.
Blessed be.
Brothers.
Blessed be.
Hello,
Blessed
Dawn. We can
be.
read your messages. Hello, Dawn. She can't unmute herself. Thank you so much,
Oh,
everybody.
Cornelia, look at that dragon.
Oh, Cornelia the dragon. Oh my gosh. Let's just put us quickly on spotlight. Darling, I'm going to spotlight you with your dragon. Oh, dragon flame. Woo! How beautiful. Beautiful.
Hey.
Great stuff. May the dragons be with you always. May they protect you and guide you. And thank you for coming tonight. Thank you to the beautiful Aileen and to Sadie and to Ali and who else was here? Diana, especially. Thank you for the multilingual calling in and thank you everybody for being here. And I wish you a wonderful time until it's Beltane. Trust me, it's going to go quick. Blessed be everybody. Take care.
Hey.
Bye bye.
Blessed be.
Take care. Bye.